Yo, 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 guys! What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Kieran Trollface on DTR. And we're back here with Div 1, Round 2. We're at Imola, the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. It's cooking season, as they might say in Down Under. It's not Down Under anymore, is it, though? But, like, can this work, please? Thank you. Sorry, I could put that performance on. Anyway, yeah, so sorry for the delay. To be honest with you, it's my fault. I was a bit out and I was getting a bit cheeky jiggy, but like anyway. So yeah, we're gonna just try and move over to see what 10k it is. 10k hits the purple sector 1. Lovely to see. We got the top tree out on outlaps. He's hit purple sector 1 as well. And on our Petervol, I'm just gonna see who's up first. Shabby, no. Ooh, well, Sportmad is just starting his lap now. Stav, boom, bing bob. Outlap racing right. So we're gonna go on with Shabby, who is racing for the first time in quite a while and he's invalidated, so we'll leave him out. And our Petrovoldo, we'll stick on with him and we'll move down to Donkey Dan afterwards. Again, sorry for the delay, but things happen. Yep, coming through now the final corner. And our Petervol comes through. The fastest time right now is a 13.8 from 10k. But that's beaten by Annalie Petervol with a 13.82. Oh my god, it's like 5 thousandths of a second faster than 10k. Crazy, crazy. Fox Blue, Asian, Donkey Dan's out. We'll go down to, is Rishi? Rishi, who's next? I think that is Stav. Coming through now. Stav is going to push up to a cheeky P5 for Stavra over here. Maggot is next. Nope, it's not Maggot. It's Bassett. And he improves. Well, he doesn't improve, actually. We've got the Mercedes of Agen. Agen, we all know how quick Agen is. Well, he moves P1 with a 13.8 again. Only, ooh, it's cookie, very close out here. Fox Blue beats that by a 10th. Almost a 10th faster than Agen. Fox Blue is on provisional pole, mate. Brent and Rishi coming into the pits. Rishi, I think it's the first time in quite a while, actually. Bassett, it's on a lap. We'll keep eyes on him. He's invalidated. McManaman on a lap as well. Maggot is on a lap, but McManaman's ahead, so we're going to keep it with McManaman. See where he can push his Alpine up to. Taking that in third gear. Some people take that in fourth, but third gear is fine. Comes into the pits, so does RV Wild. So that means Maggot is coming in, I think. He's on another push lap, I think. He's coming to the pits. Everyone coming into the pits. Bassett around the corner. He's not on the lap. He's definitely on the lap. Alfa Romeo. Shabby's in the pits. I think that is the Alfa Romeo Sportmad. Oh, Sportmad's pushing. No, he's not. And that is definitely Ashen not pushing. Ferrari of Donkey Dan is invalidated, so he's not on a lap. And I think, is that a McLaren or Fox Blue? Yeah, so everyone's in the pit. So we're going to keep it on board with Black Mambas. He's the only one on the track, actually. So to give you a little bit of a reminder, Ashen did win our first race here in Div 1. It's a bit of a safety car fest. We had Cole Combs with Brent, which he is happily racing right now. Mamba had a good showing. Mamba definitely had a good showing. But we just need to see if can transfer over that pace to Imola. He's on an outlap right now, so isn't going to be pushing too hard as it stands. Got Haas out behind him with Racing Ryan. He's set a lap unlike his teammate Brent, but a 1:16.3 is not really the pace that you want to be setting over here. People are going to come out for their final stints in quali. Ashen as well as out before Fox Blue, actually. Maybe he's going looking for savior lap near the end. It's not a purple sector one for Mamba. So Sector 2 is going to be pretty important for him if he's going to want to. That's invalidated. As soon as he took the exit way too wide, 4 wheels off the track, and that is an invalidated lap for Black Mamba. He's going to have to save up. I don't know why he's still pushing, to be honest. He's coming from the pits. I'll come to the pits. But Racing Ryan is definitely on a lap, and we'll keep it on board with him. Ajin and RV Val both on out laps. Why is my Skype for Business opening? Anyway. As I think that is RV Val starting his lap now. Mamba is going to be coming into the pits. Yeah, coming into the pits. But Racing Ryan, can he improve? Can he get himself out of, 15th place? It's not the best of exits, to be honest, speed-wise. And that is a 15.7. It's 6 tenths faster, but still quite a way off the pace, to be honest. He's not doing a lot of racing as it stands. RB Vile is going to be next to set a lap time, I think. Maggot and Bassett are both on out laps. Unless he does invalidate. And decent exit out of the corner though, the downhill section. Breaks down the third straight away. Some people I like to see take that down the fourth, then third, but that's a purpose sector 2. What is RV Vile cooking today? Mercedes might be on for a decent result here. Both Ajin and RV Vile are in the Mercedes. It could be a 1-2. He doesn't invalidate. He's coming through the last corner now. Is it enough? It's P7. Interesting. That's a purpose sector 2, sector 3. He must have really lost a lot of time in sector 1. I don't know if he's got enough time for another push. Maggot is not the one. That is Bassett. So that's gonna be a hassle. Brent. So go to the the Mercedes of Asian, because he might be on. He's 1/10 faster, lads. This could be provisional pole as it stands. He doesn't invalidate. He's got a good exit. DRS is now enabled. Flaps are open. Is it going to be provisional pole? Yes, it is. 13.6 for Ajin. Fox is just on his out lap now, but he's going to have to beat that time. Ajin's not going to get... I don't think he's going to get another opportunity to improve. So, that's the time to beat. A 10th more for Fox, and he's on provisional pole. Yep, Bassett. We'll go check out Bassett as well. I think that's Bassett coming around the corner. Ferrari of 10K. And Donkey Dan, I think that is 10K on the lap. Maggot is invalidated. Brent has just started his lap. Is that a Stav? Yep, that is Stav. I think that is a out lap of him. So I think that Ferrari is on an out lap as well. What about Mamba's on an out lap? Everyone's on out laps as it stands. I don't think Wild is on a lap, but I think that Bassett must be on a lap. Yeah, well, let's stick on board Bassett. He's nearly 2 tenths up. 2 tenths up could push him up into P8, P7. Depends on how this exit goes for him. Where can the Red Bull driver push up to? It seems like he's improved, but not enough to... Has he improved? I'm not too sure, lads. Fox, so 10K, whatever, like, yeah. 10K is +2 on his time. It doesn't look like he's improving right now. Sportmad is improving. And Fox has started his lap. Ferrari of Donkey Dan is still doing well. 10K, yeah. Let's check Maggot. Maggot has pushed everything out of that ERS. He's not going to have another lap. And that's it. Anyone who's passed has passed it, lads. And he's in the pits. He's not going to improve. Brent, can he get a time? No, he's invalidated, so he's going to be at the back of the grid 100% sure. Black Mamba is not him. It's Stav. Stav is a 10th, but that is definitely not going to be enough for pole position. But can he push up in the 5th? Yes, he can. He moves ahead of Sportmad. And that is NLE Petervol. No, it's not. What the hell is that? Kiko, but he's in the pits anyway. The Ferrari of 10K has finished. Donkey Dan is invalidated. Black Mamba has not invalidated. Yes, he has. And that is that is RV Vile. He's invalidated as well. And that's going to be Bassett. He's in the pits. The Alpine driver of Dick McManaman coming through to a not improved stay P12. I think that is NLR Petervon now. And that is a P2 for him. So as it stands, he's on the front row. But we're going to come down to Fox. Fox has one more chance to see pole position. He's coming into the pits. He's not going to improve. That is Ajin on pole position. I think we've got Sportmad left. He's in the pits as well. I think that is qualifying. Finished, done, finitoed. Yes, it is. So Ajin on, well, takes another pole position. Peterval, P2. And I'll tell you right now, we are cooking. Right? I'm gonna, you know what? Just because you lot are such nice people, I'm popping a cold one open, lads. Oh, cold one for the boys. Yes, lads. Yes, lads. Oh, it's a bit warm now. It doesn't matter. A warm one for the boys, isn't it? Whee! Yeah, so Asian takes ahead of the British. Colonization reversed. And is on pole position for Imola. Surprising in a European country as well, lads. So it is what it is. Yep, there you go. There we have it. Oh, he's Italian. Oh, it's his home race. Well, Ajin's on pole for his home race. Oh, I forgot. Wait a second. What is this? What is this I am seeing from Shabby, huh? Representing the greatest country in the world. You know what? You're not meant to have biases in this sport, but you know, I'm having an absolute bias. Shabby is going to be the first Maltese driver to win. But yeah, that is our qualifying set for the race. Now, the tactic to go with here, I think, is a medium hard. From what I remember from practice myself and what I've seen. However, I think you can possibly push a hard softs. Now that weather looks a bit dark, to be honest. Are we in for a wet race? Are we on for a wet race, lads? Check this way. Check this way. No rain. Brent, you're a goat, lad. You are an absolute big man. Respect you. Alhamdulillah. My goat. Anyway. We've got some Bassett fans in the chat, lads. Bassett Boy Army. I see how we're cooking.
Here we go then. The formation lap gets underway here in Italy.
Oh, so looking at the strategies, it's a bit of a mix-up, to be honest. 10K and 7 hards, 4th and 5th. Donkey Dan and Black Mark. Well, it's actually pretty mixed, I think. I think it's pretty even split 50-50 on mediums and hards. I thought mediums was the strat to finish on. I think hard might be a little too much to ask from on the start, especially I think Imola you'll get stuck in a DRS train if you are not bark for me. Bassett is normally hard. Bark for me, Bassett. What the fuck? Bark for me, Bassett. What the I don't know what to say. Well, the lights are shown to the drivers. It's going to be lights out and away we go in him. But that's a late one. And it seems like Ajin has got a really decent start of the line there. NLE Peterfor goes down to P2. Fox is down to P2. We're seeing some movements up and down the pack, especially into turn 1. The top three kind of break away. Donkey Dan all the way down, moving up to P8. Shabby up to P10. Black Mamba all the way down to P10. Some bad movements there. Sportman. It seems like we're getting some major battles on turn 1. No incidents as we've seen yet. So good to see. Maggot dropping away down. It's a little bit of a wheel-to-wheel fight with Stav. Seems like he might be pulling away. Gotta be careful into this ton of shot of Modern Warfare, bro. I'm about Modern Warfare and your bum boy. Black Mamba goes into P11. Great move coming into the outside of Maggot, I think that was. And he's up in the P11, just looking down the thing. Maggot is dropping down the pack here. That's a bit wide of a racing line from Shabby there. Ooh, Sportmad is... What is up with Sportmad's telemetry, man? Can I... No, it's a little bit of a glitch in it. Rishi Sunak. I mean, sorry, not Rishi. Apparently a whole... What is going on, lads? Oh, I can't read this, man. RV Vile, though. Oh, Donkey Dance out of the race. That must have been a collision with the midfield pack. I'm not sure. I couldn't caught it. Is that a safety car? Or a VSC? I think it's a VSC. No, it's not. What is up with the timings, lads? Oh, this is going to be so hard to read. Wait a minute. What the Oh, well, lads. It's a virtual safety car, but what is this? Yes, mate. Bassett is indeed flying and cooking. Oh, racing on the way again. NLR Pettervoll could be looking at a move for Asian, but just loses so much time coming out of that chicane. Fox is dropping a bit far, but it's come back into DRS range. Obviously, DRS is not enabled as of yet. I apologize if I miss any battles in the midfield here. I am trying to keep up, but it's not really helping, to be honest. This timing screen. Well, DRS is enabled now, but this looks like one massive DRS train. So we're going to need some separation to actually properly see some interesting things. Oh, it's fixed, mate. Lovely. Ali Pettervoll is actually pretty darn doing well, to be honest. Go down to Stav and RV Vile. These guys seem to have been in a little bit of rodeo toss, a little bull riding from the two of them. One rides the coattails, one of them breaks away, and it's reverse and repeat so far as it stands. I think one's on mediums, one's on hards, however. Stav seems to be looking at it down. Ooh, that's Sportman going a bit wide. Gotta be careful on rejoining track, but he's gonna lose out some places there. I think that's gonna be 2 places in the space of 1 corner. It could be a possible free from not Rishi. Depends how he wants to take this corner. It seems like it's good enough racing. Gotta be careful on that turn in, not to be too much. And I think he's kept the move, but he's lost it to RV Vile and Stav. What about Shabby? Looking to make a move on Rishi now, down the inside of him. And he's behind a teammate, behind the back of his teammate. It's going to cost him. He's going to get a little bit sandwiched. And could cost him the move. Rishi's completely... Oh, and he spun. Sportman has been spun around, and the Alpine's got to be careful here of McManaman. But yeah, Rishi having a bit of a moment as well. He's behind the back of Brent now, and... Shabby moves up in the P7. Thanks to you, Talisman. Thank you very much. Is that Rishi Sunak in a Williams? Yeah, mate. It is Rishi Sunak in a Williams, lad. I can't believe the days, mate. It's crazy. Sheffield supporter and Fulham and Williams at heart, mate. Got 10 for the Seabass. Helicopters, yeah. Yeah, Rishi Sunak. So getting a call of Rishi Sunak getting a bit of call of trouble with the Scotsman, and backing off a bit. Oh, that's Sportmad. He's gone off again. I think his tyres are cooked, to be honest. Just got to be careful. Go a bit easy on him. Let's not get too big of an incident. Oh, Stav and RV Vile having a bit of a fight. I think that's Stav ahead of RV Vile now, coming into that corner. And look at the breakaway from Stav. Zooey mama. We keep eyes on that. We keep eyes on Maggot, who is seeming to increase on Black Mamba and Shabby. This could be an interesting little three-way battle going on here. Who am I supporting, lad? You know what? I'm supporting Shabby and Bassett. I'm in the Bassett army, lads. It's crazy. Oh, Brent making a move on his teammate. Whoa. Bassett 3-second time penalty. Not looking good. I don't think he has, mate. Bassett army, lads. All the way to the bank. Racing Ryan. There's absolutely... Bro, I don't know if that's outpaced a mistake from the driver, but Brent just instantly built a still 7-10 gap from his teammate. And Kiko looking to gain a move on Bassett. I saw Brent back there have a little bit of a small shunt. And that's Kiko trying to make a move down on Bassett. And he gets the move done. Bassett is left in the dust, unfortunately. And Kiko moves into the points. Keep an eye on that P1, P3, 2, P3 battle. It's looking a bit spicy. And Maggot is getting a bit spicy with Black Mamba. This three-way battle ain't going away, but it is just a bunch of DRS. The Seabass. Come on. Seabass Bassett, mate. The race seems to, top 4 looking kind of tasty, I can't lie. Everyone in DRS? Come on, say less. Bassett seems to be still in that DRS range of Kiko. Wait. This could be interesting from Bassett. Cut it down to nearly 4/10. He will have DRS here, so Kiko is out of DRS. This could be... Oh, and then Ali Petervoort. I think that's a mistake from Ajin. Because he's just dropped major time. And Ajin has moved into P2. Petervoort is P1. In other news, Bassett could be making a move onto Kiko. And just says he's going to have to live another day. But back into the fight with Ajin. Trying to make it down the inside line. He can't take the move. And Maggot, another 3-second time. Oh, no. That's both Red Bulls with a 3-second time penalty. Got to be careful, lads. Got to be careful. Oh, and Ajin spun. Ajin is spun. He's off track. He's gone down to P4. And that's Henry Pedovoy with plenty of room to spare. Fox Blue is now P2. 10K moves up into the podium positions. And oh, that was a bit of a moment for 10K. Coming out of the chicane, nearly completely lost the car. It causes some drivers to go slow. Who can capitalize? Stav is back into the second. Into the second range. Has a DRS chance opening. Black Mamba is 3/10 within Shabby. Maggot as well is in DRS range. But Bassett is going to have DRS here and could be getting that move done. The Seabass army is about to leap from bounds. It could be a move for Bassett. He moves up in the P10 into the points, the Red Bull driver. Ajin as well. We'll do ASC. I got you. Ajin, yes, man. Looking like he could make a move here on Stav. Mercedes are all together. The Maggot looking tasty for a battle. Ajin backs up, but we go out to Petervoort. Fox 1.5 seconds behind. They're using their ERS pretty outstandingly, to be honest with you. Got to be careful not to overuse it. Oh, Ajin, that's going to be a move onto Stav. And the Aston Martin driver is left in the dust. Maggot on DTR Shabby. Coming down the inside. Oh, that's contact. That is absolute definite contact. And oh, and he spun. Maggot and Shabby is absolutely spun. And that means Rishi's up into the points. Brent is moved up places. And Bassett is into P9. Kiko has actually managed to make a move. What's going on here, lads? Bassett up to P9. Kiko up to P8. Maggot is ahead of Shabby now, but I don't know who's at fault there, to be honest. It seemed like Shabby had the inside line. He probably could have been ahead of him coming to the second corner. Maggot didn't seem to leave him any space. Could be Maggot's fault there, in my opinion. I'm not sure. We'll go down to Rishi, who is on the tail of the sea bass. He's putting the bait and he's trying to reel him in. Can the sea bass fight for one more day? Can the Mercury prevail? We're going to have to find out, because that Williams Duracell battery is looking like it's going to cook. And DRS is now enabled, so does Bassett, but it seems like Rishi, caught in that slipstream, could be one to make a move now onto the Red Bull driver coming into this first corner. He goes down the outside and he's left for dust. Bassett doesn't want to fight it, and he's down to P10. Let's look at the position changes. Oh, speeding a bit lane. Oh, Shabby's DNF'd. He's retired from the session. Is that him out? I could be Shabby out. He must be fuming. He must be absolutely fuming. So this is the biggest movers we've had. Ooh, Brent is moved ahead of Rishi. And that's because Rishi spun. Rishi's got to be careful in rejoining track, not to cause a big shunt, but that's okay. It's a decent enough of a re-entry, and there is no problems whatsoever. But Bassett moves ahead of... Is that... What? Has Mamba cooked as well? Yeah, Mamba's cooked, mate. Rejoining the track slowly, gotta be careful. Oh, I understand. Oh, Racing Ryan, gotta be careful. Guys, we've got to be careful here, lads. This is... It's not looking too nice. Bassett is moved up P... Brent is biggest mover so far. 8 places moved. We haven't even had the first round of pit stops yet. Biggest loser, Sportmad down 9 places. Racing Ryan and Bassett haven't done too bad as well. Kiko as well, 8 places. Should be shouted out as well. So we joined with the leaders. Fox has pretty much used up all his ERS trying to catch up. NLR Petervol still on 56% ERS. Rishi, 10k 3-second time penalty for track limits. Rishi into the pits. Is that a new front wing change, or is it just tires into the hards? It's front wing as well. Surprised we haven't had a safety car yet, lads. We don't need to see that anymore. We've had, and these are the tire situations right now. Both the top leaders are on mediums. 10k can technically go longer on those hards. Ashen as well on mediums, but Ashen having a little bit of a moment there. David Brent versus Seabass. That's a good one, lads. That's a good one. Well done. But yeah. But Ashen's back in DRS. 10k is not, and he's going to be looked to be a sitting duck coming down this straight. He's not got DRS. But Stav has. Stav has it. He's trying to look down on the outside. He can't, though. Won't compromise his exit here, though. And he gets the better exit on Ajin. The slipstream should help him. Seems like he just let go of that throttle way too early, to be honest. Gave him too much of a gap. The Stav is still on his case. Actually, not looking too nice. Rishi get a 3-second time penalty. It's pretty far down the pack, but nothing. Never say never here in DTR Racing. 10. Rishi might as well. Yeah, it's not looking good for Rishi, lads. Okay, get Stav on Cecilia. Yeah, 10K and Stav looking like they're cooking right now. They can go along on those hards. They could possibly, a late safety car could put them on the softs, lads, you know. Sector 2, who's that? That is an Alpine of McManaman, I think. Yeah, rejoins the track slowly, moves down the P12. Ipsy daisies, hip hop, hippity bop. Everyone seems to be out of the DRS zone right now, apart from my man Stav, who has the DRS, but he can't just seem to find the pace throughout the clap to keep it, to stick with him and charge down the moves. Poor Red needs to go back to spectating. Damn, you lot are ruthless, man. Ruthless. Only 5/10. Cheeky Stav, mate. Could be seeing a move down in there, and then see, like, Stav loses too much time throughout the whole lap. There's only one DRS zone. You only can benefit through that straight. If he can nail the chicane, the chicane should be it really, and how he. Oh, Ashen completely cuts the corner there, and that is Stav's move to take. He takes P4. Ashen gets another 3-second time penalty, or his first, I think. Not looking too good for the Italian driver in his home race. Pole sitter. Ain't race leader though. Asian, but yeah, mate, retire, man. You got to retire, lads. But yeah, apart from that, it's. Well, Asian has got BRS now, but apart from that, nothing else is really happening. We're going to have to wait for the first round of pit stops to cook. As soon as I said that, Mamba is gaining heavily on Racing Ryan. He has got DRS, you know, Mamba, but he's using a bit too much of that ERS. Actually, out of the DRS as well. Might not be too good for him. I think Stav has found some pace in that car, you know. But he's got to be in the DRS off 10K. But Black Mamba is in DRS range. He is looking to get that move done as soon as possible. Mamba, one of the cleaner races on DTR, if I might say so myself, and can be a little hot-headed, but is one of the best racers by far in this league. Oh, Ashen is the first person to pit. Ashen's the first person to pit, and no one else has pitted yet. So NLR Petrol, damn. Yeah, Ryan is not looking too nice. Ashen, what tires is he on? It's got to be hards, isn't it? Same with Brent. Brent's coming in. It's got to be hards. It's got to finish on the hards, lads. Racing Ryan has been overtaken by Black Mamba. Cash out, and whoa! Black Mamba was at the P9. That's Brent coming out of the pits. Ashen as well. Ashen is rejoining behind Racing Ryan. He would hope that he doesn't hinder his race too much, as well as Brent. Brent has a slow pit stop for Brent. Yep. Yeah, a bit sleepy, isn't it? Yeah, it's not very racy, isn't he? Ah, but listen, he's looking for Asian just caught him as well. Racing Ryan, lads. What's the defense gone now? McManaman charging down on Racing Ryan as well. And NLR, Petrol and Fox both pit as well. So 10K is effectively leading the Grand Prix. After that, Stabs up to P2. RV Wild will be up in P3, if I am not mistaken. And Racing... Oh, that's McManaman. And he's out of the race. Oh, that's going to be a safety car. It is a safety car. What a time. What a bad time for NLR Fox to pit. Just rejoin track now. Same with Bassett. Bassett actually might have timed that a bit better, you know. That might be perfect timing for Bassett. Bassett might have benefited tremendously. Why is he going so slow though? Mamba comes into the pits. That Haas is absolutely taken out. I'm like, yeah, everyone's coming to the pits now, innit? Mamba, Racing Ryan, Sportman, Maggot, Brent. Brent's pitting again. That's interesting. 10K. Oh, Rishi's a 5-second penalty. It's not looking good for the driver today. Let's check the... Kiko's up in the P4. Yet to pit though, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So effectively after stops, I would assume NLR Pedavol is out in P1 still. So it's P2. Ajin in the P3. One of the longer things here. Yeah, everyone's coming into the pits now, innit? On to the mediums. Yeah. Brent back on mediums, so he's using a new fresh set of mediums. And yeah, that is our race grid, I think. Whoa, why is Ashen? How is he? Why is Fox and? Why? What? They got a new mediums again? Back on mediums? Yeah, they have. But you don't like the hards in this track, huh? Whoa! Cheeky little race recap. 10K is now leading the Grand Prix. Stabs in P2, RV via P3. Asian has somehow recovered out to P4. Having after a little bit of a shunt earlier in the race. Kiko P5. Bassett. Seabass Farming rise up out of your ponds, mate. He's up in P6 right now. And NLR Pedalboard P7. Fox Blue P8. Black Mamba P9. And Racing around running up the points in P10. Maggot, Brent, Rishi, Sportmad are outside. We can get a, you wanna get one right now, or do you want one when the racing is thing? Let's say the car restart. Yes, lad. Your wish is my command, big man. We are going to absolutely say that. Call me your crofty, big man. I'm at your service. Looking at the race up there, I probably think, looking at the tyres as well, for sure, Ajin is not going to need to pit again, I think. So is Bassett. Bassett has pitted and he's in P5. Wowzers. That's alright, fair enough. I thought he needed a pit still. Stav has got pace, but I don't think he's got enough pace for that. Listen, I think NLR and Fox Blue are pretty much the fastest two on track, right? They're both on medium, so they're going to be on the faster track. But how long can that read? They're going to have to do 12 around. Well, safety car should be in now, I think, or next lap. I think it's safety car in now. No. What's Sportmad doing? Oh mate, he's a whole cheeky little second behind Rishi Sunak. But I do think think safety car's going to come in now, no? Is it not? Yeah, safety car is in this lap. So we're going to get shaky 10K to lead off the pack here in Imola for the restart of the race. So we're going to have around 13 laps of racing, no? Yeah, 13 laps of racing. So, 10K is going to have to try and catch Stav out. Because Stav is quick on restarts. From what we've seen, Ajin has moved up to P3 somehow. Don't know how that is. But he's going to leave this one late, probably for the last corner. And I think he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. It's lights out and away we go here in Imola. 10K has broken away from Stav's car. Ajin looking very feisty coming down that inside. He's a 10th away. NLE Pedal moves ahead of Bassett. And that's moving. Ajin moves ahead of Stav. It's wheel to wheel actually coming into the first corner. They've got to be careful not to go too much on the curbs. But as easy as you do it for Ajin. It is P2 for the Mercedes. Stav's under a little bit of pressure from Kiko as well in that Alpha Tauri. And Bassett somehow got us back from NL Pedal. Hey ho, let's go. That's what they say down here. Bassett is doing a little bit of a cheeky defense down here. But he's going to use overtake. Petavol trying to go down the outside, but Bassett defends pretty well actually. Holding out that P5 spot pretty well. I don't know how long he's going to hold it for because he is really on his coattails. But Fox as well is really... Bassett could do a little cheeky Fernando Alonso here and hold up the pack. He's got defense like that here. Look at the pack behind him. Oh, he's trying to go down the inside, and that is a move well done for Petavol. Moves up at a P5, Bassett P6. Not the greatest defending from there in that position either. 10K obviously with the fastest lap of the session. The track is ramping up a little bit. Oh, but Bassett's trying to come right back at him. But Fox has gone down his inside. And Fox looking trying to make a move on a Pedal as well. Been a cheeky little dash down that inside line. Rishi has dropped down to last place, just to keep tabs on it. Black Mamba as well, looking like he could be eyeing up a move for Bassett coming out the exit of the hairpin. Looks like he got a significant boost advantage using overtake as well, trying to go down the inside line, sorry. Bassett trying to do the switchback, but Mamba goes a bit wide. Could have the better traction coming into this corner, but he's going to back out of it. Not live to fight another day. Ooh, I said that. He nearly went into the back rear end of that Aston Martin. And the Aston Martin lives to fight another day. Bassett seems down he's tumbling right now and dropped down the P9. RB Vile as well, looking for that points position. We all know he's quick. 10th off Racing Ryan. 10K with another faster lap, but Stav's beaten directly by Stav with a 16.5. Stav is 5/10 off Ajin, so keep eyes on that. And RV Vile is looking like he's trying to gain the move down on Racing Ryan, but DRS isn't available yet, so you won't have that helping hand. Fox Blue though, trying to pass Kiko as fast as possible. Kiko trying to do a Checo Perez for his teammates and defend as much as he can. Fox Blue is kind of in a little bit of a situation here, because if he doesn't get past him quickly, it's seriously going to hinder his race. 4/10 of Stav as well. Fox Blue is significantly faster through those corners. It's a 3-second time advantage from Mamba. He comes around here into the downhill section, gets a better exit, drops down a lot of time. He's trying to look for a move down the inside, or he's not going. He's going to lift the weight outside of the chicane. Looks like the chicane. He lost quite a bit of time there. Not his fastest racing line. Speaking of racing lines, we've got Racing Ryan trying to make a move on Bassett as well now. Stav 4/10 off, but he's gaining a significant amount of time, and this could be where Ajin is caught by Stav, and Stav moves up into P2. Ajin on those hard, Stav on the better tire, grippier tires, younger tires, moves up in the P2. Fox also gets the move down on Kiko. But Ajin isn't giving this one up, you know. Ajin wants this one as well. Sportman moves ahead of Racing Ryan up in the P11. Remember, after penalties, this mixture could be very, very, very different. Ajin is only 3/10 off Stav on those hards as well. We've got 10 laps remaining. Well, 11 really, but like 10 and a half laps. Let's just say that much of it. But 3/10 only is what separates P2 and P3. Pedivore can't seem to actually catch up with Ajin right now. But 10k is leading. Kiko is still only 7/10 behind Foxmoo. Mamba as well in the DRS range of Kiko. And Ajin using DRS. Oh, that's Bassett, that's Bassett! I think that was Bassett and RV Vile, because RV Vile is into the pits. And Bassett has just rejoined track. Absolute horror show for the Bassett army. Down in the P14, he's going to have to pit for a new front wing, I think. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. Going back into Ajin and his fight for P2 and possibly a push for P1. I think it was a little bit of an incident with RV Wild. Bassett is on softs. He's got to finish his race out on softs. He could go for fastest lap of the session. And then if he gets into the points, that's an extra point in the championship for his dues. Definitely pit wing damage for how long that pit is taking. That Mamba as well. Oh, is that a little bit of an incident there? Gotta be careful on the exit of that corner. Actually looking like he's not been at the races today. I'm not gonna read what you said, man. That was quite funny. But yeah, Mamba was 2/10 behind. He's gonna have DRS. Kiko is out of DRS, so he could very well make this move down. Oh, Ajin has moved up in the P2. But we're gonna keep it on Mamba because we want to see this move down the outside. And he moves ahead of Kiko into P6. Lovely move from Mamba. Rishi up in the points. P10 for Rishi. Just a little bit of a race update as well. Kiko up in the P7. Maggot up in the P8. Racing Ryan and Brent moving up just outside of the points. 10k having a lovely, lovely, lovely race. Not really having any notable things. Ravi Wild gets a 5-second penalty. That could be race over for him. Right now as it stands, I've been very, very impressed with Stav's drive. I must say, I have been impressed with Stav's drive. He's been constantly in and out battles, he's doing entertaining moves, keeping in with the pace with the top guys as well. Kiko's had a good race as well. You can't knock Kiko. He started really far back. I can't give Rishi. Rishi's a bit too inconsistent. But hey, Stav, talking about the man of the moment right now, was only a tenth behind Najim, but he's lost quite a bit of time through that first corner. Ooh, Kiko moves ahead of Black Mamba. Oh, and Black Mamba's coming right back at him. What a good exchange here, but Kiko's going to come right back. I'm in the inside line on the hairpin, and Kiko comes back into P6. Mamba loses out. What a battle between these two. Mamba looking like he wants to get this move done again. Coming out of this little corner here, probably waiting for the chicane exit. Not going to compromise his line right now as it stands to make a move. Yep, definitely. Waiting for that chicane. Trying to get the best exit possible and make a charge down onto Kiko. Speaking about someone who's in DRS, Fox is as well. We keep an eye on that as Mamba's trying to aim down the move. He's going to be in DRS range. The ERS battle right now is pretty much equal. 18% for both of drivers. But oh, Mamba gets another 3-second time penalty for track limits. It's going to hurt his race at the end. But Mamba is going to probably get this move done. before turn 1. Trying to go down the inside, he's got that DRS, and a cheeky little bit of mount, and Mamba's back in the P6. Kiko could fight this back, but does he really need to? No. I think he should just back off and not lead this to chance. He's still fighting this. Kiko not very good going into turn 1, but good at trailing back. Oh, Fox Blue into NNR pedal into P4. Could the tires be ramping up for the McLaren driver? He just needs to push on now and see if he can push on for that podium position. If he pushes, if he gets into that podium position and gets within 3 seconds of 10k and ASC Asian, it's looking good, bruv. RV Wilder, the fastest lap of the session, at 15.9. Come on, Bassett, I believe in you for that. Speaking of someone who could be in DRS, Asian could be very, very close to it, mate. Ooh, Petrovol right back at Fox. Fox being a bit slow there. Why? I think so as well, mate, to be honest with you. I do actually think there could be a save there. Mamba gaining heavily on Kiko. This is a battle this has been one of the entertaining battles of the race here, to be honest. Fox as well. With NLR Pedal, these are the two main highlights of this race so far. The AlphaTauri versus McLaren and the AlphaTauri versus the Mr. Martin. We got English cars versus both Italian cars. Right now, both Italian cars, but we're in both races. Rishi's up in the P9 as well, but he's also 6/10 off a move on Maggot. Well, Fox is going to have that cheeky DRS. Pushes the 8 gear, Sayonara, AlphaTauri, and that is McLaren's move to Pastor. Getting the slipstream out of the corner, and Mamba finally makes the move on Kiko, and it seems like there's some leeway now in between the both drivers. Rishi moves up in the P8 as well. Reminder, he's got the penalties. But look at Ajin. Ajin is in with DRS range at the 10k. 10k could be a sticky situation here, mate. A sitting duck indeed. He's on the faster tires. They've raced to commentate. That is an interesting question and a good question, actually. Out of yes, sir, mate. Ooh, Maggot is 3/10 off, a little bit of a Rishi magic. Those are the penalties, by the way. Rishi's on 8 seconds. Whoa, that's gonna take him out of the points. I'll answer the first question, right, as we go on board with cheeky little Stav. So he's trying to gain from Madeline. You know what? I actually love commentating both divisions, both Div 1 and Div 2. Div 2 can be a bit more entertaining sometimes. Div 1 can be a safety car first. However, this race has actually lived up to a Div 1 seat. And that has actually been quite a decent race, actually. You got storylines all over the gaff. Pretty fast cars going at each other, and actually good wheel-to-wheel racing for once. So yeah, I'm glad and impressed finally this week, and so good racing, and this is what Div 1 should be, racing like this. So yeah, that would be the one to watch and commentate. Probably just watch. Probably Div 2, because since I do Div 1, I love doing Div 1. Just watching down as the battles happen. My least favorite driver today. I won't give you my least favorite driver. I'm gonna phrase it in a better way. I'm gonna be the driver that I think has underachieved. from what I've seen. And I think it has to be Petervol. Race isn't over yet. Can definitely change. Petervol probably should be challenging for a P1, P2, to be honest with you, not P4. He should be. I think he should have been a guaranteed podium. But I think, to be honest, the strategies from this could work in late race. This could work. And 10K and Ashen are on penalties, but yeah, just expected more in it. But not like taken away from his performance. He's been rapid. I think it was just a strategy call from both Fox and Petervol to go back on mediums. Now, there's 3 laps remaining, and this could all pay it justice. But as it stands, it's probably, if they don't get into the podiums, it is the reason that's cost them the podium, to be honest. Expected more from Bass. But you know what? Bass impressed me in the first half of the race. The spin, I don't know if it was his fault with RV Wild. But Bass impressed me. I was fairly impressed with Bass's performance today. 100%. Was it a silly spin? Cost him. Yeah. Yeah, no, generally, he was good pace, but look at the good pace Ashen has right now. On those hards as well, old hards. Yeah, but I mean... Well, that's not going to help him, but like... To be honest... Does he? Well, yeah, the season's long. I think he's got... You know what? Bassett made some good defensive maneuvers, and he's actually got some pace. So, it's all dependent on if he can keep it consistent, because the spin isn't going to help him. But, well, P13 isn't going to help his cause. He needs points, but, like... Yeah, Stav has probably been my most impressive driver today, actually. Stav and Kiko. Yeah, no, yeah, Stav played the strategy perfectly. Has to be said. But I'm... Yeah, Stav driven well, yeah, he has. Obviously, he's one of the cleanest drivers in the division. But Ashen right now is going to go back down the inside. And he takes the lead here in Imola on the last lap. Ashen has moved into P1, is now leading the Imola Grand Prix. Can we talk about the Rishi comeback? Yeah, Rishi, you know what? It's not gonna matter though. He's gonna drop out the points. It's good on track, but 8-second penalty. You can't be getting that throughout the race. Like, it's gonna cost you big time. But yeah, no, on track, Rishi's actually been pretty good. Actually, from where he was, it's gonna be good. But now that's last lap. This is gonna be a last lap three-way right now. But remember, if Stav stays within this range. If Stav stays within this race, Stav's going to win this race. And that might clinch his driver of the day for me, I think. It's between him and Kiko as it stands. But if he seeks this on to the end... Yeah, look at the penalties real quick. That is 3 and 6 seconds. So Stav has got basically a P1 chance here. And probably Fox Blue is in the podium with this. So, this is over until the fat lady sings. We're on to the last lap of the last corners here. Ashen is going to cross the line in P1 unless he absolutely spins it. However, I think this is going to be a win for Aston Martin. And I think this is going to be Stav's win. It is Stav's win. Fox Blue misses out on... No, Fox Blue gets the podium position. The last podium position is P3 for the McLaren driver. Stav wins here in Imola for the Aston Martin. Ashen claims out in P2 after starting in pole position. McLaren hold out P3. 10K and P4. Petervol P5. Kiko P6. Mamba P7. Sportman is in P8. The Red Bull driver is in P9. Rishi actually holds out, I think, in the points in P10. Brent is too far behind, and Rishi saves out the final points position. Bassett is not going to get fastest lap of the session. Neither is RV Wild. And that is Imola. Done, finished, completed. So, I think with the help of the chat making this pretty entertaining, this was one of, if not the, in my opinion, most entertaining Div 1 race I've commentated. That was actually really good racing. Good wheel-to-wheel stuff. Yes, there was some incidents, but like it happens in league racing. And but overall, some good racing. Some moments as well, which added to the entertainment. Cheers, guys. Cheers for watching. Thank you for watching, lads. Made this absolutely more enjoyable than it would have been without it. So I commend you for sticking through my voice. Now I have the honors of just presenting driver of the day, in my opinion. Now, if Bassett finished in the points, I would have given it to Bassett because Bassett won me way. But I'm between Kiko and Stav. However, in this instant, not starting on pole, he won the race, played the strategy brilliantly, and that's his first win of the season. I think I'm going to give my driver of the day. He was in contention for driver of the day last week, and I think he's going to get it this week. I want to give an honourable mention to Kiko because started very far back, I think, and finished P6. Pretty strong race, but my driver of the day goes to Stav, mate, and that is breaking my ears, by the way. So that is our session finished. Stav is on P1, Ajin P2, Fox P3 rounding out the podiums, P4 is 10K, P5 Peravold, P6 Kiko, P7 Black Mamba, P8. Look at Kiko, P15 on the grid, might I add. Stav as well, P5, so I've got to give it to Stav. Black Mamba P7, Sportman P8, Maggot P9, not Rishi P10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 is Brent, Racing Ryan, Bassett, RV Wild, who finished, and then McManaman, Shabby, and Donkey Dan, respectively. Shabby getting the Maltese curse, as it is with me in Div 4, and can't finish a race. So that's Stav. I think you know what that was. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. We are back next tomorrow for Div 4 where I'm racing. If you want to see some entertainment, hop onto Div 4 stream, lad. It's gonna be crazy. Anyway, same track, Imola. Next week we are here in Austria. Is it Austria? No, it's not Austria. It's Spain next week. Spain. Back at it again. Same entertainment, same juicy stuff. See you guys next week. I've been your commentator, Kieran. It's been a pleasure. Peace.